Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Wednesday, December 19th, 2012. A pretty big deal in the insurance industry. Markel Corporation, which is based in Virginia, it's a property and casualty primary insurer in the U.S., has agreed to purchase Alterra. Alterra is a reinsurer down in Bermuda. Markel is going to pay $3.13 billion in cash and stock. It's a generous deal. It values Alterra's stock at a 34% premium above its close. According to Markel, Alterra's reinsurance and large account insurance portfolios will diversify and strengthen our current book of specialty insurance business. UIB, United Insurance Brokers, has been appointed the broking lead for a Brazilian oil field construction project. According to the Insurance Insider, UIB has been appointed as lead broker for the construction of 28 floating drilling platforms off the coast of Brazil with a combined value of over $22 billion. UIB will provide the reinsurance program for two types of specialist ultra-deep-water platforms. One is a drill ship with an onboard derrick at the center of the vessel. The other is a deep-water semi-submersible craft. Another big insurance deal, acquisitive U.S. broker Amwins has agreed to a deal to buy managing general agency and wholesaler Gresham & Associates. Gresham is U.S.-based. They placed $340 million of premium last year. It's ranked as one of the biggest MGAs in the country. The combined firms will place more than $7.5 billion of premium annually with 2,800 employees in 90 offices across 18 countries. Of course, Amwins already owns a Lloyd's broker, THB. AXA France, which is the country's largest insurer, was downgraded by Standard & Poor's as the economic slump in Europe continues to take its toll. The credit rating was cut to A- from A due to unfavorable market conditions and economic prospects that are weak. AXA's core insurance operating units were cut to A+ from AA-. Those are still pretty darn good ratings. Well, Superstorm Sandy is making its weight felt at Lloyd's. It now has the potential to trump last year's Thai floods and even rival Hurricane Katrina as one of Lloyd's worst ever losses. Lloyd's did come out with the numbers that they promised yesterday. They revealed estimated net claims before tax of between $2 and $2.5 billion for the 80+ syndicates trading at Lloyd's. At the top end, this would be close to the Lloyd's market-wide loss of $2.55 billion for Hurricane Katrina, and it would be greater than the market losses at Lloyd's last year from the Japanese earthquake and the Thai floods. Lloyd's greatest loss remains the 2011 terrorist attacks, which caused almost $3 billion in losses at Lloyd's. Switzerland's Union Bank of Switzerland, the biggest bank in Switzerland, has agreed to pay some $1.5 billion in fines to international regulators following a probe into the rigging of a key global interest rate. That would be the LIBOR, the internet or the interbank rate that the London banks used. In admitting to fraud, Switzerland's biggest bank became the second bank after Britain's Barclays to settle the rate rigging scandal as it applies to them. The fine will be paid to authorities in the United States, Britain, and Switzerland. Toyota Motor Corporation continues to pay fines for unexpected acceleration, another $17.3 million to American safety regulators. This is in connection with Lexus vehicles. It apparently has nothing to do with the engine, but it has to do with the placement of a floor mat on the driver's side that could jam the gas pedal, causing the car to accelerate when the driver did not intend it. There's been a coal mine collapse and explosion in Iran, which has killed at least 8 workers. 40 remain unaccounted for. It's in the eastern part of the city, near the eastern part of the country, near the city of Tabas. And we've been talking about business interruption claims connected with Sandy. There's an interesting story today, quoting an attorney with Cameron McKenna. Higher business interruption losses than expected emanating from Hurricane Sandy are likely to lead to a wide-scale modeling revision of the risk concentrated in the coastal areas of the American Northeast. Typically close to 1/5 of the total insurance claims stemming from hurricanes result from business interruption issues. However, business interruption claims coming from Sandy are expected to be far higher than this, owing to the fact that the storm hit the New York metropolitan area, which itself is responsible for more than 10% of the economic output of the entire United States. According to the report from the law firm, BI losses from Sandy remain quite unformed at the moment, with notifications slow to come in. This number is going to rise and rise and rise. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.